we went, from the first year I took over as coach, and Jeff Dubois, who was running the program since its inception, I would believe in 2002, 2 or 3. It went from basically where kids would sign up on club days up at SFU, and it would be whoever wants to play hockey, let's go play hockey. And I think Trinity Western and UVic had a team as well, and it was more of a recreation kind of environment, and lucky if referees showed up, from what I've been told, and ice times were 10 o'clock. The only ice rinks they could find were out in Mission or Maple Ridge. So let's just say 2012, we've come a long way. Our budget's up to over $150,000. We have WHL and Junior A and ex-CIS players, transfers on our team, full coaching staff, equipment. We practice 5 days a week, and so things are going as quick as we'd like them, and some people might think it's going a little bit too fast, but all in all, it's been a good experience so far.
Division II was the only division of the NCAA that voted to allow international schools. Division I and III have not made that move yet, and I think I think whether that could happen or not will be determined by how successful the Canadian pilot program is.
We played Air Force this year, which is an NCAA Division I team, and we competed, but we're about five to six players away from competing in a tighter game. The club department right now and the recreation department, which we fall under, does a great job of supporting us and giving us things we need to survive. And Mark Pope and Jason Stockley are instrumental in how we build.
I think it would be amazing. Just to be a varsity hockey team up here in Canada, it'd be bigger than, in my opinion, being on a football team down in the South. Like, it's big down there, but hockey's Canada's game, so to be on a varsity sport team that's specifically hockey would be amazing.
I think you have to look to Canada and understand that hockey is a big part of Canadian athletics. Having said that, my job, my goal, the reason I was brought here is to complete Simon Fraser's transition to the NCAA at the Division II level. We have a very successful hockey club that I want to continue to support. Having said that, hockey at the NCAA is only played at the Division I and the Division III level. We would not be eligible for Division III because we're going to Division II. And there's currently a moratorium. There was a time when you could take a sport from Division II and move it to Division I, one men's sport or one women's sport, exclusive of football or basketball. Currently, there's a moratorium allowing that to happen. What I'm hoping to do is to complete the Division II transition, get us to full Division II, then continue to work with the campus and the external community to review the status of hockey and see if there is a possibility of hockey moving to NCAA Division I. But we're a long way away from that, so what I want to do now is continue to support the hockey club. Just recently, I had a conversation with Mark Pope and Jason about the hockey program, and I helped them to put a contract together for a tournament they're going to have next year, which will involve some NCAA Division I schools, I think Clarkson and some others. So I'm cognizant of how successful the hockey program is. I want to do what I can to help the hockey program, but I don't want any illusions that tomorrow we could be a varsity hockey program, because the way it's structured, there's not a place for that yet.
This is my 4th season with the SFU hockey team. As is, it was started probably 3 or 4 years previous to my coming on, so it's probably 7 years, 8 years in the making, from its club roots right up to where where we are now, running at a pretty high and intense level. Being a part of the athletic department, though, in the varsity banner is always a bigger thing in the sense of pride for the boys in the dressing room and to our sponsors and our donors. The question I get asked a lot when I'm out there, hitting the pavement and interacting with people and networking with people who want to support hockey, their first question is, are you varsity? And I think that does a lot to make it sound as if we're running at that level for those particular donors and those business people.